What's going on, y'all? It's the Vegan Foodie here. If this is your first time checking out my YouTube channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell notification so every time I drop a video, you get that baby, okay? So anyway, y'all know every single day now I'm dedicated to pumping out this content for y'all because I'm super dedicated to raising the consciousness of my demographic because I don't feel like we don't have a me. When I was going through, my search of mass consciousness and when I was trying to raise my vibration and when I was doing all the things of, just putting myself in a position of a higher frequency, and when I was looking for things about law of attraction and just manifestation, though there are a lot of videos on this topic, I didn't see a me. I ain't see nobody with no nails, no weaves. I don't have my lashes on right now, but no lashes. Nobody with my je ne sais quoi. So what I decided to do was be the change in the community that I needed to see and that I wanted, right? Because, a lot of people say, we need this, we gotta have this. Well, be that. If it's something that you need and you see a niche or you see a void or you have went and studied this information, be that change in the community that you needed. So anyway, y'all, listen. Today's topic is something that I've had on my list for a minute, because I've been making this list and, it was a list that was put on my mind from divine intervention. And so today we're going to be talking about going down the rabbit hole and finding out the truth. So listen, there's a lot of different stages when it comes to going down the rabbit hole. If you are watching this video, you are a person that has spent countless of hours on YouTube, countless of hours reading books, countless hours on certain social media pages, really searching for information that is like the truth, that's going to raise your vibration and dispel all of the rumors, right? And I don't want to say conspiracy theorists because we ain't conspiracy theorists over here, because a lot of this stuff ain't conspiracy theorists. It's the truth. So anyway, today we're talking about going down the rabbit hole and finding the truth and just like how it makes you feel. So I remember when I first started, I started this journey back when The Secret first came out, before The Secret. So this was like 2003, 2004. And I read a book, Behold a Pale Horse. And that opened up a can of just mind-blowing situations. And I watched a lot of documentaries. I'm not gonna talk about the documentaries or talk about the book because I don't want my video flag and I ain't trying to be on that list. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to talk about the different stages, and this is different things you go through, because when you go down that rabbit hole, the rabbit hole is not just about the government, about the health system, but it's rabbit holes when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to understanding who you are, when it comes to detaching yourself from the mindsets that you have, when it comes to being zen, when it comes to being in your purpose. There's several different rabbit holes to go down, but it's all kind of linked to each other. I'm gonna just keep it funky. Me being holistic, me being a vegan, me being an expat, me being, having my political views, me detaching myself from gossip blogs, me detaching myself from friends, me detaching myself from watching the news and watching all of this, programming that was programming me to be in a low vibrational state. All of those things are connected, and it's a certain type of person that's really on this mind frame. And if you're watching this, you're on that mind frame. Congratulations, you've made it to this side of YouTube, right? But anyway, going on that rabbit hole can be scary at first. So there's a lot of different phases that you go through when you're going down that rabbit hole and when you're finding out the truth. The first phase is just like the wow phase. You're at wow, like, what the fuck? It's kind of hard to believe a lot of this stuff. Like when you're going through the phase of becoming a vegan and you watch, documentaries like What the Health and, Cowspiracy, it's kind of hard to believe. You're like, wow, this is really what's going on. This is what they doing. It's like unbelievable, right? So that's the first phase when you're going down that rabbit hole and finding out the truth. It's unbelievable. Like, really? This is what's really going on? The next phase is you're upset, you heated, you're angry. When you're watching videos about, you know, the pharmaceutical industry and the things that they're doing to, you know, our bodies, to our children. Like I watched a documentary called What is a Woman, right? And, you know, if you hadn't been on this journey for years, you would have been upset, angry, disbelief. Oh my God, they're doing this. I can't believe it. And a lot of people go through that angry phase where they just want to voice it and they want to tell people and they just want to go off on people who don't know it, and everyone's ignorant if you don't know it, and you just can't understand what's going on. That's a phase, right? After you get out of that phase, then you might become sad, right? Because then you're like, wow, so many people don't know this, and it's a lot of people walking around as sheep. I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's a lot of people that's walking around, not just in the United States, but on this earth, that are asleep. They're programmed, they're robots, they're walking like they don't know what the hell is really going on. They just lost in the sauce, and they just going with whatever's being programmed to them. They just going with whatever, you know, was programming to their parents, their grandparents, and now they program it into their kids. And it's literally sad. Like, think about it, you know, like when you think about, like I read Edgar Tolle's A New Earth, which, you know, I talk about that book a lot, but I was kind of sad because it's like a lot of people don't even know that they're living their life, and they're living their life through a pain body. They're living their life with every day being an obstacle. They're not living in the present. They're living in the future. They're living in the past. Or, you know, they're not being connected to their inner self. And it's kind of sad because a lot of people aren't reaching their fullest potential because they aren't aware of their power. They aren't zen. They don't understand how to overcome pain. They don't understand how to overcome, you know, trauma. They don't understand how to be in the now. They live in life on an obstacle. They have dysfunctional relationships with the present. So it makes you sad. And that's the phase of it. You get sad, like, damn. Because it's friends, it's family. You know, it could be your mate, it could be your children, it could be your co-workers, it could be your boss. When you really observe what's really going on, and then you look at the people around you, it makes you sad because now you're like, oh my God, you're a victim to this and you don't even know it. Then the next phase after that is you feel alienated, because then you realize a lot of the people aren't on the same vibration as me, you know? And then you start to watch stuff like Spirit Science and Abraham Hicks and Gavin Speaks and Rob Smart and Joe Dispenza and Neville Goddard. And you like, the people that know this, they aren't close to me. They aren't friends. Like, I'm alone. Oh my God, I'm alone. I'm an alien. And then you start to feel odd when you're in social settings. Then you start to feel weird when you're in conversations and they're talking about something and you took your time to really understand people, the truth, the systems, and you've removed yourself from that. So now you feel alienated. Now you feel like, I'm in this world alone. So then you don't relate to people. You can't relate to people, at least the people that are in your immediate circle. Now you're like, I can't relate to anybody. I feel alone. I'm isolated. No one gets me. No one understands me. What's going on? You know, I want to just yell it to the rooftops, but who's going to really understand me? I have no one to talk about these thoughts that are in my mind. I'm having all of these thoughts. I'm reading all of these books. I'm watching all of these videos. I'm following all of these social media accounts, and no one close to me gets it, right? Then there's the next phase. And that's the phase of, I call, ego death, right? And for me, I took psychedelics and it put me in this position. I was able to be more of an extrovert with my thoughts. And that's when you start to find your community. You start to find your soul tribe. And then it's like a woosah moment, like, finally, I'm home. You feel at home. You can have conversations about things. They're sending you information. You're sending information and they get it. And it's a beautiful place to be. And you're like, oh my God, I found people that get it. And these people aren't people that you grew up with. They could be, but more than likely they aren't. They aren't people in your family. They could be, but more than likely they aren't, you know, especially for people like me. I'm like the black sheep of my family, right? But you get to be around your soul tribe, because now you've learned how to manifest. You've learned how to, you know, shift your energy. You've learned how to have discernment. You've learned how to, you know, ask the universe for what you need, and the universe brings it back. And when you find your soul tribe, trust me, I've been through these stages. That's why I'm telling y'all, it's a beautiful feeling. All of the friends that I've lost over the years have been replaced with people who get me, who support me, who understand me, that sends me information. I can send information, and it's just an exchange of beautiful energy. So if whatever phase you at, just know that this phase comes. You have to put in the work. You have to do research. Go deep as you possibly can. It's going to seem scary. You're going to be angry. You're going to be a dismay. You might feel melancholy. You might cry. You might be scared. You have a lot of fear. But on the other side of that is where you connect with your soul tribe. After you have ego death and remove yourself. I've removed myself from all of those things. I've removed myself from all of those mindsets, from all of those conversations. And so now I'm able to connect with people that get me, the organic me, the being me, not the one that I created, not the one that I was on autopilot with, but the organic me, from spiritual to holistic to, you know, my political views, every facet of everything that I currently organically am, because I removed all those programs that was put on me, and now I'm organically myself. I have someone to talk about every single facet of the thoughts that come to my mind, and I'm very, very grateful. So listen, if you like, okay, now I'm ready to find my soul tribe, and you're ready, and you're a woman, and you're ready to live in that high vibrational state. That's why I created the Vixen tribe, because when I was going through my journey, I didn't have a bunch of friends that are on the same vibration. So I created the Vixen tribe, which is a place for women to come love on each other. That's probably them texting me now. Love on each other, raise each other vibrations, and be in the prime high vibrational state. So if you are ready to be amongst a bunch of women on the same vibration, join my Vixen tribe. It's $9.99 a month, right? I'm giving you daily vegan recipes. I'm giving you daily motivation. Weekly, we having a call where I can check up on you. You know, I'm giving you giveaways by certain sponsors. We doing workouts every week. We doing meditations every week. It's just the high vibrational atmosphere that I created for my ladies, because when I was going through the journey, I didn't have that, okay? But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta go do some store runs. Make sure you follow me on all social media: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm everywhere, baby. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, and comments, because I love to read y'all comments below. I'm about to get up out of here. Peace.